You're acting as that.
Oh.
Welcome, friends and family, to senior night for Barnstable Redhawks baseball. First introducing number 14, Captain Michael Meagher, here with his parents, Michelle and Michael Meagher. Michael will be attending Stonehill College and studying economics. He was a 5-year member of the Red Hawk baseball program, and he'll continue to play his baseball career with the Skyhawks baseball team. Introducing number 3, Captain Casey Proto, with his parents Susan and Dan Proto. Casey will be attending University of Massachusetts Amherst School of Engineering, a 5-year member of the Red Hawk baseball program, and the 2019 Old Colony League All-Star. Number 4, Nicholas Swalick, with his parents Jennifer and Scott Swalick. Nick will be attending Roger Williams University to study business. Another 5-year member of the Red Hawk baseball program. Nick will try out for the RW Hawks baseball team as a walk-on. Number 8, Griffin Peters, here with his mom Jane. He will be attending Bridgewater State University to study business. Griffin is another 5-year member of the Red Hawk baseball program, and he'll try out for the Bears baseball team as a walk-on. Number 17, Samuel Richardson, with his parents Naomi and Patrick. Sam's attending Colby Sawyer College for sports management. Yet another 5-year member of the Red Hawk baseball program, Sam will continue his baseball career with the Chargers. And finally, number 33, Seamus Walsh, with his parents Meg and Mark Walsh. Seamus will be attending Merrimack College to study sports management, and he's a 5-year member of the Barnstable Red Hawk baseball program. A special thank you to the parents who helped out with all the decorations around the field, really making this night special. And let's have a good night of baseball.
Hello and welcome to the campus of Barnstable High School as we have some senior night action here on Barnstable B2B TV as it's the Barnstable Red Hawks baseball team taking on Dennis-Yarmouth. Alongside Chaz McAdams, I'm Daniel Baldolino as we wrap up the home season for Barnstable with a tilt against the Dolphins. Chaz, what are you looking forward to today?
Looking forward to seeing some good baseball. A lot of these guys, their final game. Looking to see Barnstable's hoping to capitalize right now, get some good advantage going into the playoffs, and get some good momentum going before they hit the tournament.
For sure, they come in with 2 losses, them both being to Nauset, as they said, 8-2, while the Dolphins come in at 2-8. So a bit of a struggle for them, but they've got their star pitcher, sophomore Henry Macknick, on the mound, opposing Barnstable's star pitcher, Ryan Buckler.
Kids throwing heat today.
This one should be fun on senior night. You guys saw the presentation or the celebration a bit ago, celebrating Barnstable's seniors. A couple of them been on this with this program for a long time.
Yeah.
We'll go over them as the night goes on. But first, let's go over Dennis-Yarmouth's batting order. Batting first, it will be Campbell, the catcher, with George batting second. The 3-hitter is Julian, with Cavatorta being cleanup. Cote as the 5-hitter, Pineau batting 6th, Nardone 7th, the center fielder Holmes batting 8th, and Baker batting 9th. Barnstable from left to right, rather. Their defense looks like Braden Burke, Semprini, and Vinny DiGiacomo, and from third to first, their normal setup of Guimond, Coley Buckler, Will Jones, and then at first, it is Dylan Hammons back as Buckler doing the pitching and Meagher catching. As Buckler just about ready to go. The junior has been excellent this year. Barnstable, last time they played DY, 10-0, no-hitter in 6 innings from Casey Proto as that first pitch is high and in, and we are underway. Buckler tends to struggle in the first inning. That's when he tends to take a little time to get loose.
Yeah, he's got to get his legs up under him when he's on the mound.
Well, his only run against Falmouth last Friday in the first, as it's 2-0. DY dugout makes a lot of noise there. Not the best record, but
they're all sizzle, no steak.
As he's going to swing at the 2-0 and bounce it to third, fielded by Guimond. He'll throw on and get him, and that's how we start things.
Like, what are you chirping for? Like, what are you doing?
And so that will bring up George. As he will dig in the pitcher. I think I said Macknick was the pitcher earlier. Made a mistake. It is George pitching.
See how he does.
Macknick is the designated fielder, if you will, playing right but not hitting.
Yeah.
As that's cut on and missed. 1-1. Buckler delivers. Breaking ball way up out in front. 1-2.
Buck's toying with him. Making him see things.
Buck loves the breaking ball. We saw a ton of it against Falmouth. Of course, you were busy taking the AP test. So, and now some audio issues here with the PA system. but we've got it all figured out. And the 1-2 misses. 2-2. Buckler working a little bit more deliberately than he usually does, and he doesn't get the call there. He wanted it. Full count.
Bit of a gloomy day for a senior night.
Yeah, good that the rain did hold off. There was some question about whether we'd be able to get this game in, but the rain really didn't rain all that much today, as this is going to be slowly hit to Jones at second. He'll bobble field it and try to recover it, and it's not in time. So he is on with what could be an error, could be a hit, depending on who you are. It was a tough play to charge, but
Meagher had a good backup in case there was an overthrow to first, too, there.
yeah, Dylan Hammons, big guy, though.
Big target.
So that will bring up Daniel Julian. The 3-hitter with a man on. And he'll swing at the first pitch and foul it off. Up and out of play on the right side. Oh, 1. Breaking ball, hit on the ground slowly to third. He's going to field on the run and fire, and it's in time to get him. Nice play there by Guimond to hustle that one down.
Chucked it.
He's got a strong arm. We've talked about it before, the QB of the football team.
Yeah. Doesn't get to utilize his throwing skills a lot in DiGiacomo's offense, but he gets to do it thrown from third to first.
And that will bring up Cavatorta, the left fielder. Small lead out there at second, and a fastball gets by him.
Saw smoke coming off that thing. It's electric here.
The seniors at Barnstable graduating final day of school today. They'll graduate next Saturday.
Streamed on B2B TV. Shout out BSPN. To the moon.
Breaking ball. He will foul that one off. Didn't look to be a strike.
No, he's swinging at everything.
You've got to be ready for the off speed with Buckler.
Yeah, to have like a junior that can throw, like that's got like a whole nother year of development in Buck, you know what I mean? Like a whole nother like season of fall ball, you know, like summer leagues and stuff and clinics like that. The upside to him is huge. You can see him going to do like a good D1 college.
0-2. On the ground weakly at third, and that will be a foul. Cavatorta stays alive. Man in scoring position. Two-way top first here at Barnstable High School.
So there's a bit of a drizzle.
Definitely a late fog, perhaps. Trying to finish him off. And he'll stay alive. Swinging at everything, but he's making contact with everything.
Yeah, respect.
Cote would be on deck, or is on deck. He would be up.
Yeah.
If Cavatorta can find a way on.
He's inside the
0-2. Reached out, check swing, weakly hit to Guimond. He'll field and fire. Close play and time to get him. So, after half an inning, Barnstable 0 and DY 0 on Barnstable B2B TV. Welcome back, Barnstable B2B TV, Channel 22, bottom half, first inning. No runs for the Dolphins in the first inning. And George, first pitch, is in there for a strike. So Will Jones. Will Jones leads us off. Gibby Guimond, Semprini, Braden Burke, Dylan Hammons, Mikey Meagher, Seamus Walsh, Rennie DiGiacomo, and Coley Buckler. Couple of strikes on him. And then the DY defense, it will be Cavatorta in left, Macknick in right, and Holmes in center field. Cote will be a third baseman, with Julian being the shortstop. The second baseman is Baker, and Nardone is the first baseman, with Campbell being the catcher. What were you saying, Chaz? Sorry.
Jones has a odd stance in the box. He has staggered legs and then brings them together for the swing.
As a breaking ball gets him there. And there is one away. Gibby Guimond standing in. Two-hitter, third baseman, who made 3 plays on 3 ground balls in the top half of the inning. That's in their first strike. One now. That misses. George with a short leg kick, but he seems to be throwing it pretty hard.
Yeah.
Generates a lot of power with the arm. 2-1. He fouls that one off.
Good cut there for Guimond.
Yeah, talked about it with Don Bottolino last week.
Shut up, Pops.
My Pops, just to clarify there. There's
Really?
a called strike 3. And we talked about how he has that kind of side step when he steps forward to the plate, but he's able to get it to work. He's had a very successful season. I know he just struck out there, but overall. Yes, that will bring up Semprini, the sophomore center fielder for Barnstable. He's been a consistent force. This top 4 really has stayed the same all year.
Yeah, I'm surprised Coach didn't make any changes, considering their last outing against DY. 10-0, Casey Proto throwing a no-hitter. I'm surprised more guest stars didn't make an appearance in a lineup like Sam Richardson.
You wonder if the plan is to wait until if they have a lead. Get a lead early.
Knowing Forker, that seems like that definitely is the plan.
So 2 or 3-0. 2 out. First inning. Semprini taken all the way and taking ball 4. So that will bring up Braden Burke, who has been maybe their best hitter all this season.
Shout out Berkey, Team Sims.
Now let's see what Barnstable does on the base path. Love to steal bases, love to steal runs, really.
Especially guys like Semprini. Like guys, it seems like the guys it's a trickle down, more or less.
As there's a fly ball into shallow left, more middle left, and over towards the line is the left fielder Cavatorta to make the catch and end the inning. So after 1, no score on Barnstable B2B TV. And welcome back, Barnstable B2B TV, Channel 22, top half, second inning, DY and Barnstable on senior night for Barnstable, as it will be the 5, 6, and 7 hitters, Cote, Pineau, and Nardone for DY, and he'll take low. Or pardon, that is a strike. Buckler, 14 pitches in the first inning, and that's fouled back. See, what do you think he goes here? Fastball or breaking ball?
Breaking.
He does, and he gets him out on it.
Clown check. Buck's insane. On the like, it's nuts
Yeah.
that a kid because he's still a kid, can just get the ball to move the way that he does.
Yeah, he's been very good this year, as that's chopped foul for Pineau. Now, the DH today. That's going to be chopped on the ground to second, fielded by Jones. He'll throw it over in time, and there is a quick 2 outs. I'll tell you what, Barnstable has the fundamentals down. I mean, this team does not make a lot of errors.
Yeah. Tim Duncan vibes. Fundamental player. Fundamental team.
Mm-hmm. Barnstable is definitely that. And he'll take a ball outside. He'll foul that one back 1-1. Your count.
Wow.
What?
This DY bench really thinks there's something.
They're definitely loud. 2-1.
But are they good?
Guess we'll find out. The record has been subpar.
To say the
2-8.
least.
Barnstable 8-2, as we mentioned. Breaking ball. Strike. 2-2. Some definitely takes his time delivering those strike calls. Kind of casually gets up and points it. 2-2. Check swing fouled off. Didn't kind of
He was scared of it.
ducked out of the way ish. And you got him.
It's weird because he's pretty far back in the box. Relatively to what I've seen today.
Yeah, and you need to do that. Get you an extra quarter of a second against Buckler. Breaking ball, froze him, strike 3. How about that pitch to end the inning? As he strikes out 2 in the inning, and Barnstable will head to the bottom of the second here on Channel 22 B2B TV. Welcome back. Bottom half, second inning. Dylan Hammons standing in for Barnstable. It'll be Hammons, Meagher, and Walsh. He'll take outside. Two zero. There's a strike. 2-1. Cut on and missed. Just a bit high and outside there, and the count runs full.
Trying to paint the corners on that one.
Three-two hit on the ground to short, backpedaling and fielding it and throwing and getting him. Nice long throw there. And there's one away. I'll bring up Mikey Meagher, the senior.
Now batting for Barnstable, senior captain number 14,
First
catcher
senior hitter we've seen for Barnstable today. They have two in the order. It's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball
there.
that just slipped.
I mean,
He has a smile on his face.
nobody lay a finger on my butterfingers over there. What the heck was that? Man's had Johnson & Johnson on his hands. No vaccine. Baby oil.
We did mention it is misty and wet today, which can affect the grip of the baseball.
I guess so. I don't think it turns
What?
the baseball into pure Kerrygold butter, though.
Meagher ahead 3, and Meagher, you might have heard, going to Stonehill to play baseball, studying economics. Playing with the Skyhawks.
Pretty redundant name.
And he will walk on 4 pitches. So that will bring up the other senior in the order, Seamus Walsh.
Seamus John Walsh. Get ready to go up.
now batting for Barnstable,
And they're going to have a pinch runner, Swaylick, for
Oh, there we
Meagher
go.
as the catcher. And Swaylick into Roger Williams, study business, another senior. Spent some time starting this season as an outfielder. Missed a couple of games as well.
Swaylick?
Yeah.
Yeah. That kid can go yard.
Here's Seamus Walsh. There's a ball. Hard time locating right now for George.
Yeah, I think he's going to try to overcorrect, and he might just throw a meatball right down the middle that Dubs can just smack center field. Right in the gap.
2-0. The Merrimack College future student is Seamus. Been with the program all 5 years of his Barnstable High School career. 3-0.
Dude,
And he has thrown 7 straight balls.
this kid can't find the strike zone.
Runner going, the 3-0 is in there for a strike, and there's no throw, so he'll nab second.
Swaylick is like that.
Got a good jump.
It's the benefit of being an aggressive base stealing team. You get runners in scoring position way quicker.
See what happens here on 3-1. He's holding on 3-1, and it's a bad swing and a miss. Inside pitch, I think he was ready to take a big hack. But catcher will go and have a talk because that would have been ball 4. He's going to step off the mound. Swaylick will get his lead. 3-2 pitch, maybe a good time to run. He is going. The pitch is going to be fouled off. Will they send Swaylick again? DiGiacomo, the on-deck batter, sophomore. Walsh also pitches, mainly a pitcher. Also, they're having their POs also hit.
PODH.
Yeah. Ben Tarbox, who for the most part, I guess he's not a PO, but he had the 2 RBIs last game, one of them being the walk-off walk. As he had RBI ground out, which they had stolen a base on that play too, which kind of got them into position to score. As we talk about how much this aggressiveness benefits them.
100%.
Full count pitch will not come as he'll step off.
Nick just wanted to get dirty on that one.
But he's out of luck since it's turf. Here's the pitch. And he's going to rip that one into right, and that's going to get down for a base hit. They'll send Swaylick. The throw will be cut off and not in time, and Barnstable takes a 1-0 lead.
Let's go, Sway. The boys are buzzing.
Seamus Walsh, who really has not had a lot of at-bats this season, has a great one there, a long at-bat.
Fat RBI.
And it results in a fat RBI, as you say. So here's the DiGiacomo, lefty. That'll be in and nearly hit him. Short lead for Walsh. And a cut and a miss. And that's going to be blooped into shallow left, and he leaps and makes the catch, almost overran it, and that could have been all kinds of trouble. So Cavatorta able to make the last second adjustment, and it will be man at first, 2 out with 1 run in. Fouled off.
And a lot of these guys are they're way inside in the box, close to the plate. Another staggered stance like you saw with Jones.
And now he fakes the snap throw there. Came up like he was going to throw it. See that happen often in younger levels. Those kind of gets up, fakes like they're going to throw after every pitch. You don't see as much in high school when they fake throw it. They're usually going to throw it. That's popped up out of play back over us.
Right over the booth.
To the 1-2. Stays alive.
Making good contact.
23 pitches in the inning for George, and after just throwing 10 in the first. Breaking ball did not break. 2-2. Walsh going, the pitch, it misses, the throw not in time, and Seamus Walsh nabs second base.
PODHs for the win.
Running on a 2-2, and that pitch didn't miss by much. And it wasn't a bad throw, he just got a really good jump there. So now full count pitch, will he run again? No. Instead, it will be hit in the air, down the line, right. This could be tough, and it's falling, and it will drop for a base hit. And now the ball's still rolling around. He will score. Buckler heading for third. The throw is in time to get him, but they do score the run, their second of the inning. And after 2-0 Barnstable here on Barnstable B2B TV. Welcome back, Channel 22, B2B TV. Daniel Baudolino and Chaz McAdams, Red Hawks, Dolphins. Senior night for some baseball. 2-0 Barnstable as we begin the top half of the third inning, as it will be 8-9-1. Holmes leading us off and taking ball one. What have you seen from Buckler so far?
Some good pitches. I mean, like we said before, he struggles to get his bearings usually in the first couple innings, but once you hit like 4, 5, 6, he's money. But today it's been like average. I mean, nothing to write home about, but solid pitches, nothing to complain about either. So we'll see how it develops throughout the game.
He's allowed one base runner, and that was on the borderline hit error play.
When you just but when you see a team like this, like with George, like that kid couldn't hit the ocean if he fell off a boat. Like he could just not hit the strike zone at all day. So,
Jeez.
We'll see how he does. I mean, like he had like 7 balls in a row in like 3 seconds.
Fair enough. Did only allow 2 runs. That was a huge play at third. Buckler getting thrown out. And he kind of, looking back at that just for a moment, he kind of hesitated around second, kind of looked back, and it was a bang-bang play, and that might have been reason why, as there's a walk to Holmes.
This ump, like a little off topic, usually you see umps with super over-exaggerated strike calls. This ump might have the softest strike calls of all time.
He takes his time. He kind of...
It's like he's in an easy boy recliner, like going. He's like, it's what do you do? It's like, is it a ball or a strike? I can't even tell with the guy.
Likes to create some suspense.
Yeah.
As this is the catcher, Baker. cut on and missed. Or not the catcher, but excuse me, the second baseman. Catcher is the next batter up.
Forker, some coaching from the dugout. He looks a little chafed.
It's a good lead here, and that's why he goes. The throw down to second, and he's just barely safe. It was a bit of a high throw, but Buckler was able to get the tag down quickly, but not quickly enough.
Quickly.
It was a good pitch to throw him out on. Two and one.
Meeks told Mikey Meagher, the catcher, told the opposing dugout to simmer down after that one. Getting a little too rowdy in the mosh pit over there.
Dave really give them a little.
Talking crazy to be down 2-0. I mean, Michael Jordan himself said, I respect people that talk trash when they're down by 20 more than I talk trash than people that talk trash when they're up by 10.
So that kind of really goes against your point there.
Yeah, but Michael Jordan also was like kind of a scumbag.
There you go.
And I took that personally, you know.
Okay, that's a good one. That's gonna be called strike three. So a great bounce back at bat to pick up his third K, and there's one away, top of the order.
Number 1, the catcher, Campbell.
Campbell grounded out to third in the first inning. Has a similar stance to Will Jones.
This kid's hands on the bat are weird. He takes up like 45, like 30% of the bat with just his hands. Wow, these kids are obnoxious.
Man, he went around.
Good call. Good call, Blue.
Looked like a slider there.
Yeah, I mean, Buck's got a deep bag. There's some wacky stuff on the mound.
That misses. One and two. Comes to the set. And it's cut on and missed. Fourth strikeout, second in the inning.
Buck just did the impossible. He just silenced the dugout.
Now batting for Dennis-Yarmouth. Number
And that will bring up the pitcher, George. George. Trying to help himself out. Cut the lead in half. Ball one. .38 pitches. Here's number 39 for Buckler. 16th of the inning. It's a ball. 2-0.
Let's see what gives out for DY first. Their will to win or their vocal cords?
Oh
'Cause
my.
I genuinely don't know what's going. I mean, it's just like it sounds like they took the worst fans from Madison Square Garden and packed them into like a subway car and just told them that like Trey Young was going to come on, and they started freaking out.
Wow.
It's like you're down 2-0. It's senior night. Like, chillax.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1. Hasn't been overly accurate this inning. 9 balls, 9 strikes, including the walk. Julian is on deck. I know he would love to get his looks. And he
See what I
Will
mean?
not.
Like, you don't know with this ump.
Temporarily. Yeah, I thought that was ball 4.
I know. Especially with a guy that can paint the corners like
Yeah.
Buck. Like you genuinely can't tell what this guy's going to do.
Read my mind. That was just what I was about to say. 3-2 pitch. Breaking ball, strike 3. He
Clown.
strikes out the side. 5th of the afternoon. And after 2.5, 2-0 Barnstable. Barnstable B2B TV. Welcome back, Barnstable B2B TV. And while we have the chance, we gotta give a quick shout out to our cameraman Steve Hartman there. He's been doing a phenomenal job all season long, and he's been helping out for all the sporting events for us. We couldn't do it without him, so he is the man. So thank you, Steve.
All right, I have a theory about the ump.
Let's hear it.
He was one of the funny ones that like went crazy on a strike call, and then like someone talked to him and he got really self-conscious about it, so he overcorrected, and then that's why he's like how he is. Like, I mean,
Doesn't sound that crazy.
I mean, look at this. Like, I thought like that could have been a strike.
Yeah,
Like, it wasn't, but obviously, but like you never know with this guy.
yeah. He hasn't been bad balls and strikes wise.
Yeah, he's a good ump. It's just the calls are like hard to read.
We hate that up here.
Yeah.
Because we can't hear him. He might be saying, strike after each one, but we don't know. As that's got to be a base hit up the middle for Will Jones to lead us off in the third. The first hitter. It brings up Gibson Guimond. He struck out looking in the first inning. Jones, expect him to be running here. He has a nice lead, and he'll throw over. Pitch. He does go. That's going to be chopped to third. He'll play it on a couple of hops. The throw will be in time as a good job by the first baseman to hold the bag. And Jones advances on the play. See what's going. Semprini, who got on with a walk in his first plate appearance. Now at the dish. And runner going to third. He's going to throw down. It's a good one, but he is going to be able to get under the tag, and he is safe.
Love to see it from Jonesy.
Theft of third base there, as DY did everything right. but Jones was just too fast. So now a productive out can get him in. That's cut on missed.
Rough.
Up high, they're going to snap throw over, and he's back easily. Just trying to kind of keep him honest there. 2-1. Three and 1. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world for DY to walk him here. Sets up the double play, but with the 4-hitter up.
Braden Burke knows what he's doing.
Semprini, a sort of Kevin Youkilis, if you will, with getting on base. That's his second walk.
Now batting for Barnstable.
And here's Braden Burke with a chance to tack on a couple more, kind of open this thing up. Burke flew out to left field in the first inning. Semprini, he'll definitely be going at some point in this at bat. Holding there, pitch in the dirt, and there he goes on the wild pitch. Good block to keep Jones at third, but advancing is Semprini, and now there's 2 men in scoring position with just 1 down.
Love to see it.
Fouled off.
He didn't even look ready to receive that one, but he still made good contact with it.
Got a quick bat. He can drive the ball. We saw one hit off the base of the wall against Nauset earlier this season. And here he'll put one on the ground to short. A nice stab he'll throw on in time to get him, but the run does score, and it's 3-0 Barnstable. So a productive out for Braden Burke. So this will bring up Dylan Hammons.
Now batting for Barnstable. Number 19,
Barnstable's in good position right now.
Yep,
If I were coach, just saying,
I know.
send in the dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Fouled back.
get the boys out there.
It's definitely fair for you to feel that way. And it makes sense. But obviously, you were a senior as well, and as that's cranked foul. So this is, I guess, your senior night in a sense too.
Yeah, this is my last broadcast, at least for a while. Maybe I'll come back for a guest spot sometime in the future. But
Yeah,
this is
maybe I'll
currently-
allow it.
Dan clearly is already mad with power. Hasn't even gotten the position yet. Haven't even passed the torch officially. But
0-2 call strike 3.
we'll see how it goes.
Well, that will end the third inning. Barnstable gets another one, 3-0 after 3. Welcome back, Barnstable B2B TV. And just a quick ad for us, if you will. If you like this action, this will be probably our last baseball broadcast and one of our last sports broadcasts. But if you want to see more this fall, please consider subscribing to this channel on YouTube. We will have more content throughout next year and coming up in the fall with sports like football, soccer, and volleyball, among others. So please consider subscribing. Ryan Buckler back at it. Top half, fourth inning. And that will hit
Ooh.
the hitter.
A little chippy right in the head.
And that,
Right off his coconut.
Julian.
Now batting for Dennis-Yarmouth. Number 7, the left fielder, Cavatorta.
So Cavatorta digging in. Chance maybe for them to get a couple of runs here, get back in it.
Buck's got a
Swung on this.
Buck's like I think getting his footing now on the bag. And he knows what he needs to do out there on the mound.
So you're not worried?
No. What's to be worried about? We're up 3-0. We got them chirping like a bunch of clowns. They look like fools.
I'm sure
We're up 3-0, undefeated.
if they watch this, I'm sure they'll be very happy with you, Jazz.
Yeah. They got a lot of skill out there. Like Dennis Rodman with their rebounding.
They're gonna come at your DMs are gonna be filled with angry DY baseball players that missed 2-1. And the check on the runner, not in time.
And Buck, you don't see. Yeah, 2-1 count.
That's gonna be popped up. It's out of play. 2-2. Cavatorta stands pretty close to the plate. Kind of leans over.
A lot of the guys do, I've seen.
As he is completely fooled there. Or no, he got a piece of it.
Yeah, he did.
He still was completely fooled. But he was able to get it, to tip it.
Wow, Barnstable makes these other leads look like baby leads. Like they go like halfway to the
Weekly hit, and that's going to hit off the mound, and there's going to be no play, but a very nice effort by Jones. As just some bad luck for Barnstable, and there's the first hit of the game for them.
Do I finally
Yeah.
getting something going?
The one in the first thing was kind of borderline, but this one's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Both hits, I guess, infield hits. And here's Cote with a big opportunity here. Represents the tying run, as there's going to be a pump on the snap throw first. I don't know why he would throw first. I think Cavatorta getting a little greedy, thinking the same thing.
Meagher's got him shaking in his boots right now on first.
Ball 2. Or strike
That's right.
1.
See, that's what I'm saying, man.
And the 54th pitch from Buckler is in there for a strike. 1-2. Breaking ball almost came back. What a pitch.
That would have been nuts.
That ball, when it left his hand, was behind him.
That's like a wiffle ball. Thought that was going to curve back in.
2-2. Stays alive. On deck batter is Pineau. Now, can't figure out how to say his name right.
Let me
Pineau.
lose some.
Up high, full count.
Oh, my God. Pack of hyenas there in the dugout, dude. Chillax.
Walk here would load the bases, and they would have their best opportunity today. This is their best opportunity today. First and second, no out.
Full count.
See if they send the runners. Nope. And it's cut on and missed. Huge K there, and there's one away.
Buck's a beast, bro. Are you serious? That kid just dismantles a kid's like whole feelings about whether or not he's a good hitter. Makes him feel like mush.
And that is his fifth straight batter that he's gotten out by way of K. And his sixth.
Fifth straight?
Yep. But that he's gotten out. As that's going to be tipped and fouled. These guys are fighting, which has made his pitch count a little bit higher. But he has still been able to dominate.
Understatement.
Breaking ball. Strike.
He is a bad, bad man out there on the plate. Get a bag of rosin in his hand, and he does some friggin' damage.
Nardone, the on-deck batter. Oh, 2. Chased one in the dirt. And make it 6 straight and 7 on the afternoon for Buckler. So first two batters get on. Next two go down by way of K. And Nardone now has the duty to drive in the run. Or to at least try to. That's going to be...
You see the spin on
high.
that thing, though?
Yes.
Keep that lower, and that's... Oof. This kid's going places. Jeez.
It seems to have gotten better every outing.
Yeah, definitely.
Improves as
That's
the
what I'm-
season goes on. And that's exactly what you want for a guy going into playoffs.
Exactly. Like that's what, especially that's what I was saying before. Like it's kind of like with skill, like in athleticism. Like if you're, it's like when you still have your growth plates open. Like they're like the fact that you're at the place that you are, and yet you're still having like potential for growth, and like we're seeing that throughout the season. Like imagining where he's going to be at, like by the time fall ball hits next year, or even his senior season on varsity, it's going to be crazy. You're going to get to see it firsthand.
Yes. 65th pitch coming up from Buckler. And it's fouled off. To these hitters' credits, they're not getting on a ton, but they're keep working the pitch count, which could come up huge later in the game if they can get Buckler out of it. Trying to strike out the side for the second inning in a row. 2-2. On the ground to first. Hammons will field. Buckler will get over, but the throw goes behind him. The run will score on the error, and it's 3-1.
That was gross.
Hammons had time. That's a tough play, though, to throw it to the pitcher who's sprinting over there and just couldn't put it where it needed to be. and they get their first run.
Now batting for Dennis-Yarmouth.
I feel like that was kind of a layup, though.
15, center fielder, Holmes.
That's on the ground. This time it'll be Jones will field and flip in time. So one pitch later, he gets out of it. But they do get the run, and it's 3-1 as we're halfway through here on Barnstable B2B TV. Welcome back, Barnstable B2B TV. While we have the chance, let's give a quick shout out to my partner in the booth, Chaz McAdams. Huge thank you to him and congratulations on heading to Fordham.
Woo!
He's been able to start this program, and I would not be talking if it wasn't for him. So, huge shout out to you.
Appreciate that, Danny. You got this next year, though. You got the keys to the kingdom.
I like that. I'm going to use that. It's mine. 3-0 to Meagher.
Dude, let's see if this guy can hit the strike zone. Let's play a game.
Fouled off. Tell us a little bit about you and what's happening with you and Fordham coming up.
Yeah. So at
That's popped up. Hang on 1 second as that's in the air and caught. Go ahead.
yeah, so at Fordham, I'm planning on studying, probably going there for business stuff, like a business admin or marketing major. But my majority goal will probably be to start an NBA podcast that I've already got going in the works, and kind of content creation for that. So probably YouTube channel stuff along with some podcasting. Just trying to get, because a lot of the guys that talk about basketball don't play basketball. Like Walsh, Stephen A, Max Kellerman, those kids haven't touched a basketball court ever. Or
as that's driven deep
Nuke.
into the gap in left center, but not deep enough. 2 away.
Yeah, a lot of those guys haven't touched a basketball court ever or in the last 35 years. So, basketball content by Hoopers for Hoopers is basically the goal. So, yeah, well, be on the lookout for that. You can say you watched my original streams.
Yeah, we'll be more than happy to shout that out if you can get it going.
When
Pardon. Fly ball, left field.
I'll end you. I will cancel the network right now.
That will
You
end.
will have nothing. I'll go scorched earth on you right now.
That will end the inning, as we will be back if he doesn't end me before. Welcome back. Barnstable B2B TV, Channel 22, Barnstable DY Baseball Senior Night. As standing in is Baker, the 9-hitter, 9-1-2 in the 5th for DY. Baker will take low. That's going to be hit weakly to Buckler. He'll run over and toss it quick out number 1, 1-3, put out.
Now batting for Dennis-Yarmouth. Number 1, catcher.
How are Fordham sports teams?
They're pretty good. I mean, we're in the NCAA, but we never really make it to the tournament for basketball, at least.
Yeah.
We're pretty good at football. We got a lot of good guys coming in. Like the big sports, I think we're mids, but a lot of the small obscure sports, I think we do like good. I think track and field's a big sport. I think our track and field team's pretty good.
You gotta go attend a lot of those track and field meets. Get
Yeah,
big student section there.
but yeah, we've had a couple of good players recently, at least. Eric Pascal went.
To Villanova.
Yeah, but he went to Fordham for a year first.
Really? I
Yeah.
did not know that.
That's why I was gonna say that. And then Joel Soriano, who was recent, he transferred out after his freshman year and he's now at St. John's, so he has a really good chance of doing some damage. But yeah, we can't really hold down a true star, but Florida men's basketball is it's a good program.
Popped up, and there should be room for Meagher. He will make the catch. Nicely done.
There
Those
you
can
go.
be tough.
Especially on a day where the sky matches the ball pretty perfectly.
Very good point.
Now batting for Dennis-Yarmouth. Number 4, pitcher, George.
Here's the pitch.
Oh yeah.
Strike 1.
I'm starting to learn like what's a strike and what's not.
Yeah, you definitely figure out umps patterns.
I still don't know what balks are though. I still don't know what that is.
Nobody knows what those are.
I
Some umps
remember.
don't-
I know
Yes.
one time we ended a game in middle school on a balk off, and the ump didn't let us. Like we should have been able to get it, but we didn't
Well,
because he was mad.
there you go. We'll be back
I was mad.
to this one. Welcome back. B2B TV, Channel 22, Senior Night. 3-1 Barnstable on top in baseball action as Coley Bucker standing in 1-0 pitch is fouled off. George still in the game. Buckler had the RBI double back in the second inning where they got 2 runs. That was the second. And here he will swing and hit one high in the air to shallow right,
Don't hit the seagull.
and it doesn't.
That
Fly
would have been
out.
funny. I would have laughed
Right.
so hard if that happened.
You ever see that Randy Johnson?
Yeah, when he hits the bird in the middle of his pitch.
Yep.
It's just a puff of feathers. You don't even see the corpse.
Well, Jones stands in now. A K and a single, which he would come around to score in the third. He will swing and hit that one in the air to right, but the right fielder's there. A couple of flyouts to right to begin the inning.
I hate to see it.
Guimond. 0 for 2 today. Game's moving along pretty fast here. Barnstable, a very aggressive team.
If Griffin doesn't play, I'm going to riot. Senior night, dude. If Sam Richardson doesn't get behind the plate this game, I will riot. Dude, he's playing with the Chargers.
Yeah. And if they don't get in the game, we'll certainly congratulate them. And we'll just say the congratulations right now, but we'll get into more specifics later. But congratulations to all the seniors.
Shut up. Yeah.
On both teams.
Yeah, sure.
1-2. And that misses. He was well off the mound there, but he didn't get the call.
That was whack.
Was whack. 2-2. Breaking ball on the ground to short. He'll field and fire to get him. Guimond got down the line, but the ball got there quicker. So, after 5, we're moving. It's still 3-1.
Top of the 6th, baby.
Welcome back. Barnstable B2B TV, top half 6th inning, as it will be 3-4-5 for DY. And while we get the chance, we'll give another shout out to Miss Gray, who has been so helpful. She called a game this year, the game against Martha's Vineyard. She's been great on PA today and scoreboard operator, which we had early in the season. We were struggling to find somebody, so we can't thank her enough.
She clutched up for real.
She really, really did.
Guys, Griffin's in the game. I don't know if it's a riot. Let's go.
good note there. Defensive changes. DiGiacomo out, Griffin Pierce in and right, as that's going to be fielded by Buckler at short and in time to get the runner. First new senior in, and now since he's in, we can mention him, Griffin Pierce, going to Bridgewater State. He's been a 5-year member of the program, going to study business.
Yeah, and a bona fide sender. Kid's a unit.
Been an outfielder since day one. He's been very good since day one. As Cavatorta will swing and hit one, and it will be Jones in shallow right to take care of it. As Buckler continues to cruise. This is Cote. Cote certainly hasn't had the best night. 2 strikeouts. Trying to put the ball in play, and he'll foul that one off. Credit to DYB will stay in this game. They lost 10-0 last time they played Barnstable, and now it's 3-1, and they in the 6th. And they still have a very legitimate chance to make something happen in this game. Two one. That will be blooped into center. Coming in hard is Semprini, and he'll make the catch. Great closing speed, and that will end the top of the 6th. Buckler continues to cruise, and Barnstable continues to lead 3-1 after 5.5. Welcome back,
team.
Barnstable B2 BTV. Semprini will lead us off. But before that, we got to give a huge shout out to our producer, Emily Cahill. I mean, she really has came through for us for all of the sports seasons. And she's been nothing but great, doing a little bit of everything. As here's a bunt, and he'll field and fire and get him. But back to Emily, going to American University, and we literally could not have done anything close to what we've been able to do without her, and she will be deeply missed for us.
Yeah, she's flames.
At Barnstable B2B TV.
Interesting fact about Emily: she's got some pipes. She can sing with the mess of them. People are on the talent show stream B2B TV.
Shout out her. Braden Burke now standing in, taking a ball. Burke flied out and grounded out and fouls that one
God.
back. There's a net.
I don't know, but shut up.
I did the same thing. It's cool too.
Yeah, what the heck, Dan?
It's still the
I will cancel. I will cancel this.
1-1.
I am inevitable. I'm like Thanos. I'll snap my fingers and I'll fade away half the broadcast.
2-1 now. Fouls that one
I'm
off.
surprised the rain is still pushed off.
We've been lucky.
For sure.
These JV game is over already. Those JV games go quick. This game's moving. That game moves even quicker. Swung on and missed. And the rough day for Burke continues. They'll bring up Dylan Hammons. Nobody in the bullpen warming for Barnstable, which makes you think that Buckler's going to try to go the distance in this one. And it's pitch. Ball. Strike.
This has Danny messed up.
All the umps have had me messed up. I've probably made 20 of those mistakes this season.
20?
20.
You're lowballing me.
Probably true.
20 this game. That's not your fault. They're just weird.
I think I've had 4 this game. I've kept count.
I mean, it's confusing with this guy because he doesn't really throw strikes. Hot take.
Not really. He threw 7 straight balls.
I said he doesn't really throw strikes.
And then you said hot take.
Yeah, sure.
That was a strike as well. On the ground to first. That's going to deflect off of him. He can't find it. That's going to roll into the outfield. He'll take a wide turn and head back, as that will be probably an error.
Tell me.
As here is Mikey Meagher.
That was a Chicken Little type error.
senior captain, number 14,
You seen that movie?
catcher,
I have. And we'll get Casey Proto in the game as a pinch runner, trying to get another senior in. Although he does get a lot of action. He's the pitcher.
Casey
He threw a no-hitter against Barnstable.
against Barnstable?
Or for Barnstable against DY.
Got him.
But we'll take this opportunity to talk about him. 5 years with the program. He has been on varsity since I know his freshman year.
Yeah, he's a bona fide talent.
He's the last of the 2 brothers in the Proto family, one of the all-time great Barnstable baseball and really athletics families. So congratulations to him. He's going to UMass Amherst for engineering.
For sure.
So him and his brother will have a little UMass rivalry with his brother at Lowell. That's going to be sliced foul. If he could get up, Sam Richardson would have it.
Sammy Sosa.
I believe his first play appearance this season. The senior on senior night. How good would that be? The backup catcher. Runner going. Pitch in the dirt, and he'll get there easily.
DY is silent right now.
2-2 the count, I believe. Outside. Count. Maybe full. Richardson would be taking the place at DH for Seamus Walsh, so he would not be coming in the game defensively. And there is balls. That was ball 3.
Full count, baby.
And he misses high, so Richardson will get his
Let's
chance
go,
to hit.
boy.
And everybody is excited for him. There will be a pinch run. Swaylick will pinch run for Meagher. He's been waiting for this opportunity. Richardson going to be attending
Pierce is on deck.
Kobe Sawyer College, going into sports management. The Kobe Sawyer Chargers. Using the wooden bat.
Respect. I don't think it is.
Looks wooden.
We've made that mistake before.
Oh, we have, yes. There's strike one. Catcher just kind of went.
He went frog mode for a second.
Richardson, one of the players who played JV his sophomore year, no junior season for him. Or for anybody. Due to COVID. And the check on their runner, well, he turns and looks, but there's nobody there. Trying to tack on an insurance run, which would be huge. One. I know you're really excited to see the senior at the dish.
I gotta see my guys go out with a bang.
1-1. Swung on and missed. Good cut there. But 1-2. And credit to Richardson. Him and I think the backup catchers are unsung heroes. Bullpen catching, getting the relievers warmed up, kind of doing a little bit of everything. As that's on the corner, strike 3, and that will end the inning. So we will head to the 7th. Buckler trying to end it here. Welcome back, Barnstable B2B TV, Channel 22, top half 7th inning, Barnstable and DY. And now our last shout, probably maybe our most important, although they're all important.
Definitely the MVP of the broadcast team, Jim Gilbert, the supervisor of everything. Wears many hats. Sometimes he commentates, sometimes he runs the broadcast, sometimes he's the PA, sometimes he's just here for moral support. Really a mentor to us all up here in the booth, wherever we are, whether it's soccer, baseball, basketball, hockey. He really does it all. If you ever see any video production coming out of Barnstable, it most likely has passed through Jim Gilbert's desk. So a quick shout out to him for all the good memories of my past 2 years and all the good times for the future for you guys. Shout out to him.
Shout out to him. So here is Nardone, one away here while we were given a wonderful shout out, a much deserved shout out. That's on the ground. That's going to deflect off the mound, but Buckler's there. And there's a quick 2 outs, and there's 1 out away from a senior night win for Barnstable.
Now batting for Dennis-Yarmouth, number 15, center fielder, Holmes.
Here's Brady Holmes trying to keep the game alive. Buckler taking a step off. Ball 1. Buckler has been excellent and has been as advertised. In the air, foul. 1-1. Pitch. Breaking ball. Strike 2. And Barnstable is 1 strike away from taking the W. Here's the 1-2. On the ground, backhanded by Hammons. He'll flip to Buckler, and the ball game is over. Barnstable wins on senior night 3-1.
Yeah, it's been a great season of baseball for everyone. Been a great game today, and it's been great to see through all the sports, through soccer, basketball, all the way down to field hockey, volleyball, everything that's been streamed. It's been a fun time with you all. I've loved enjoying it, really honing in on my skills and learn to love the commentary, and hopefully you'll hear from me again in the future. Probably not on Barnstable Network, though. It's been a great time. It's been a great time, unless something happens before graduation.
Oh, boy.
It's been great. And thank you all for listening so much, to the people who listen to all the streams and all the shout outs that they give. Thank you to you all. And thank you just so much. I'm very grateful. Thank you.
Yeah. And so to wrap things up, thank you, Chaz. 3-1, your final Barnstable as Buckler goes the distance. Thank you to our producer, Emily Cahill. Thank you to our scoreboard operator, Miss Gray. Thank you to our advisor, Mr. Gilbert, our cameraman, Steve Hartman, and to you, Chaz, for your great work this season. For what we know, this will be our last broadcast of the year, and it's been a great time. So this is Daniel Botolino saying, see you next year and have a good one.